Hey, what's up guys, my name is Axidroid and welcome back to another video. This is the second episode of building my Venice boat chase scene from The Last Crusade from Indiana Jones the Third movie. I'm so happy you guys are here right now and watching the second episode. I got a lot of stuff to show you guys. I'm very happy about the progress I've made. The boat, for example, I finished the boat finally and I can't wait to show you guys. I've got a lot more stuff to show you. Before we do any of that and you're really enjoying my videos, please just leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below as well. It just really helps me out a lot. It's a very good way to support my channel by just leaving a comment or leaving a like. It really helps me out a lot. So before we actually show the progress, I actually got one of my first sponsors. So I think I'll have a sponsor for pretty much every episode, which is pretty insane to have sponsors. Like I never had that before. So the sponsor is Clean My Bricks, which is this mini vacuum, and it's perfect to clean your Lego bricks, and it's just very useful because everyone deals with dust and everyone pretty much needs this as a Lego collector, since dust is pretty much inevitable and you'll see that you'll have dust on your sets anyways. So that's it for the sponsor segment, and I'll see you guys in the first clip with the progress. For our first haul of this video, I have a very special and very expensive haul, and it is 50 Lego nets, and this is very weird to see just 50 of them on one stack. It's just a weird Lego piece to have so many of now, and I think I paid like €220 per piece, which is like the cheapest I could get, which is so weird that is the cheapest. So much for so much for one piece per. But the good thing is I'll be able to use this in future MOCs. Every time I'll use something with water, I can use these, or snow, or landscaping in general. So I'm pretty excited to also use them in the future for other stuff. But I gotta be honest, these came from Czech Republic, I think, and they were kind of smelly, to be honest. And the second haul we have is a Light My Bricks haul, and I really wish I get sponsored by these guys someday because I actually love the product so much. And we got 3 items. We have some lights. The first ones are just for lighting a room up, like put it on the ceiling or something, and they're pretty cool. Second one, I need more of these white lights just in general for other stuff as well, and I can't wait to use them. And the third one, which is a pretty expensive thing, but this thing is very cool since you can make lights look like gunfire, and you can have you have 4 different stands, I think, for pistols, SMGs, assault rifles, and so forth, and machine guns, whatever. Pretty cool. I can't wait to use them on the Kazim guy from The Last Crusade for my MOC, of course. And next up we have this little haul, which is the fix to my previous issue in the first episode, which had the other motors, but this time I'll have the better ones. The store also had some nice stand parts that I'll need for my No Way Home project and this project as well. We also have a figure there that I'll show in another MOC series later this year. But definitely some nice parts. We got some medium nougat pieces that I actually coincidentally also needed for my the boats for the Indiana Jones MOC. So next up we actually have the power function motors instead of the powered up motors, which are so much better. They're just manual controls, on and off, reverse and forwards. Obviously they also need batteries, and I'll show you guys this at the end of the video how good it works, but I still have to buy something else to make them a little bit better, which you'll see in the third episode. But this is just a regular motor with a regular battery pack, and I'm very happy I got them. This is just such a better better motor for conventions, and so much better and easier to just have it turn on and turn off. Here we have actually the nets laid out on the MOC, and I gotta be honest, you'll see how big the boat is at the end. It's just a bit, and you'll see that this MOC might be a little bit too small, but that's the reason why I actually bought some extra nets so I can expand. But this is kind of the idea of how the water is gonna look like. We just have lines of these awesome techniques, like you can see here. This is where I try to actually connect 2 of the net parts to each other, which is pretty seamlessly. Actually, I have to put the plates under there just for a little bit more sturdiness, but as you guys can see, this is just so smooth and so satisfying. I'm so happy with the result, and I can't wait to put it out in big scale. And here we actually have part of the boat. This is where I was just beginning to make it, and started with the front, because that was kind of very important, the most important. But I also started on the bottom, and to see how big it was going to be. I actually had most of the parts, but I'm so happy with this front the front styles technique, and just how smooth everything is. I'm so happy with all of the angles I was able to create, and can't wait for you guys to see the end result, which you'll pretty much see in this video. Just have to replace some colors like those dark tan pieces, but it actually connects to one of those stands that you get with the DC superhero CMF figures that came in that set, in those sets. And here is the big haul of the video, which is mainly just plates for the water and some tan part. Like most tan parts you see are pretty much just for my No Way Home project, and got some panels because I'm gonna have to fill a lot of the walls of the big base of the No Way Home statue, which is obviously is tan. I'm just going through all of these since they're pretty much not important to this video. And actually I am filming this with my old camera from 2010, but like a proper camera. But this is the plates that'll be under the water. I think it's 4.5k of them, and it was like 50 euros I think, but it's worth it since they're usable in other stuff as well. And here it is, guys. Here is the boat that I'm so proud of. I can't wait to actually put all of the right colors in, since some of them obviously I just don't have the colors yet, but I'm so happy with how it looks. I'm so happy with all of the details I was able to include, all of the angles, and it just looks so good. So please tell me what you guys think in the comments of this boat, since I really like it, but maybe there's something you don't really like about it. But I think it's pretty accurate. I also was able to include the flag, and obviously like the colors from the ball joint are not in brown, unfortunately. And up here we have this panel, snot panel, which is held by clips, which looks really nice. Have to change the colors, of course. But here we have the inside of the boat, which is some weird, hinge plates, just to create that awesome, curvature of the boat, which makes it very unique in my opinion. We also have a steering wheel, some gauge dials on there, and some seats as well. Really sure how I was gonna do the seats, but I think the seats look really nice, and the steering wheel has a nice placement as well. And there's like 3 places where people can seat themselves. Only the front gets used in the movie, of course, but everyone can sit there. Also, I'm not sure if I should put a line there, as you guys can see, with a sticker. Maybe I should do that, or just leave it out with no white line as it is in the movie. But the panel fits on there. Still need to find a technique how to connect it to the boat actually. But here's a in the figure to see the scale of it. Obviously he falls down, but I really like the scale of the boat as well. It's a little bit too big for the MOC right now, so I might have to actually upscale the MOC. And here we have the motors I was talking about earlier. There's just the manual ones, clockwise and counterclockwise, and you can turn it on and off, of course, all manually, which I prefer a lot more than using the app, of course. It is a little bit too fast, so you'll see it in the next episode. I actually bought like a controller and an infrared scanner, so I can actually change the speed to a lower or a higher speed. So that's the end of the video. Thank you guys so much once again for staying till the end of the video. If you stay till the end, I just know you guys are the real fans, and I really appreciate you guys always paying attention to the videos, liking, subscribing, and supporting my channel. So really appreciate that. I really do. So if you guys are excited for the next episode, please leave a like down below, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.